Hey, this is Crazy Tom with another crazy test results. This is the, however you pronounce it, emergency radio, which I just did a video on a couple of days ago. And I said I would do a crank test, my crank test, where I charge the radio using this crank dyno charger. Couple of very interesting results. Number one, I put the radio on NOAA weather and I just let it play. And it played for 7.5 days. And then it didn't completely go off. It went off, but if I pushed the power button, it would come back and would show that it was in are on one of the NOAA weather channels, but there was no audio. I tried the light. The light still worked. It was dim. The battery indicator was blank, 0, no bars. So I thought, okay, well, it's ready for a crank test. Okay, how many times have I said okay? Okay, shoot, all right, I'm going on. My crank test that I do, which is not the best, but it's what I do, is I crank and charge the radio for 60 seconds, for 1 minute. Then I rest my hand for 30 seconds. Then I crank again for 60 seconds, 1 minute. And I do that till I've accumulated 5 minutes of cranking. I did notice that after the 5 minutes of cranking, it indicated 1 bar. I think there's 3 bars, maybe there's 4, but it did indicate 1 bar on the battery status. Cranking with this little arm here and this thing right here was painful. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. It was so stiff. So stiff, it really hurt my hands. So I was struggling to crank it continuously for 60 seconds. Now, you probably won't have that problem, but I have that problem. So that was one thing I noticed. I was a little concerned that I might break it because there was so much resistance when I was cranking it. But it worked, and while I was cranking, this light came on, and the status of the battery indicator was changing. So you could see that it was going up and down, so it was an indication of cranking. So we got through the test. So then I turned it back on to NOAA radio and let it play, normal volume. It played for about 7 minutes. And then what it does is when the battery level gets down to a certain level, the audio starts breaking up. And then within 10, 15 seconds, the audio is gone. The radio is still on, but there's no audio. So that's the results. Whoa, that was a tough test with this thing that was very small and very resistive to turning. That's it. If you have any questions about this radio, I really like this radio. It, like I say, with the full charge using a USB charger, it lasted over 7 days, playing continuous. I didn't turn the light on. I just had the radio on. That's it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. And have a great day. Bye-bye.